just work tutoring.
Hello everyone, welcome to another video. If you're new, my name's Ryan Wilson, and today, that was really fast, wasn't
That was very fast.
I'm joined with the beautiful legend that is Lauren Williams,
Me.
Olympic silver medalist. Have you got your medal?
No, it's in Wales. Oh, no, I haven't.
I've never seen it. I've never.
Have you not?
No. We're on my second channel today, and basically we're gonna do just a bit of like a sit-down chat Q&A about who you are, your sport. For those of you who don't know, Lauren is managed by me.
Hi, Joanna.
Lauren is also managed by Luke, who manages Niall, and I obviously work with /4. I love the saying with /4. Use it for everything. Kick us off. Tell us who you are, what you do.
I'm Lauren. No, so basically I kick people in the head, like for a living. That's my kind of thing. I do taekwondo, which is a martial art, and I've not done it all my life. I did kickboxing before. Had taekwondo in the Olympics in 2012. I watched Jade take a gold medal. And my dad asked me, is that something you want to do? So I said no, because I had no idea what the sport was. Of course I don't want to do that. But I did it, signed me up, and then a year later I joined the team and I made the transition. 9 years later, I'm Jade's training partner, and we both went the games together, and I managed to get a medal.
That is so cool and
That
savage.
is
So
so cool.
you watched somebody get a gold medal at the Olympics. A year later, you started the sport yourself.
Yeah. And then 2016, I went as a team member's reserve, so I watched her win another gold medal. She got 2 of them.
And then 5 years later, because of COVID,
I'm
you
on the
went
same
and
team.
got a silver medal yourself.
Yeah. And she was watching me in my final. That's mad, isn't it?
That is such a sick story.
Mad how
Like,
life just happens.
so inspiring.
Oh, I get goosebumps speaking about it.
Yeah,
It's really
literally,
cool.
that is so sick. Some people have submitted questions as well for this Q&A. How tall are you?
5'10", 176 centimetres to be precise.
Nice, 176.4.
4.
Legit.
I don't know.
Funnily enough, one of the first questions as well, how long did it take to progress from an amateur to an Olympian level? We just spoke about that.
Honestly, with the commitment and like the passion and energy for something, it can be as quick as a month. Like, I'm not even joking. I made the transition straight away.
Were you pretty good at kickboxing though?
Yeah, I was good at kickboxing, so my skills were transferable, but I was terrible at taekwondo. Like, I'd never done a kick, I'd never kicked the pads, no idea the terminology, but because I was so, I don't know, willing to learn.
Just went for it.
Yeah, I just did, and I got
Fully
thrown in the
set.
deep end, so I just wasn't scared of anything. I just was told. 2 weeks later, after I joined actually, I was put into my first competition, and it was kind of like, well, fight, figure it out.
That is so cool.
Literally just do it. Go for it.
Do you feel like you're in a male-dominated sport?
No, taekwondo's not. Now, we've got a lot of male coaches, a lot of male staff, but the athletes, we're all equal. Like, I wouldn't say it's any more men than women.
Okay.
Taekwondo's quite accessible because it's not too aggressive. It's not like, I'm gonna take
I
your face
actually,
off."
whether I'm a bit biased because of yourself, and obviously I know and have met Jade and Bianca as well, like, I associate taekwondo with females because of
Yeah.
you guys, like because of you three.
I'd say,
Especially in the UK, right?
yeah, definitely. I'd say it's more popular for girls. But
Yeah.
then that's my thing. I think it's not a scary sport because it's not aggressive. So like, all right, it is aggressive, but it's not like boxing or UFC.
Please can somebody roll the clip of her kicking me?
That would hurt.
Literally, I feel like you'd knock my head off.
Yeah, that's the point.
Niall!
40. 40. 40. That's 40.
It's not aggressive.
Have you ever dealt with body confidence issues, and if so, how do you tackle it?
Yeah, like I'm probably one of the most self-conscious people ever. Oh my god, all the time. And that's only because everything's done by weight.
Yeah.
So I can't go off. Like, I see myself, I weigh -67, so I see myself at the skinniest I'll ever be, depleted, dehydrated, like, that.
Yeah, because
I see that.
naturally you are, are we allowed to say this?
Yeah, naturally I'm heavier, so I'm naturally a bit over 70 kilos anyway, so when you weigh in, you see yourself at your skinniest, and then anything after that is like, oh, I'm fat now, or oh, I'm heavy now, because you've seen yourself at that weight, so...
Yeah, and how do you deal with that?
That I've literally learned to love that and embrace it, so now I don't care. Like, I know that what I see is not what everyone else sees, so now I'm just happy. Like, I don't care. If I didn't have to look at a number, yeah, I'd love myself. I do. Love myself.
We love you too.
Go.
It is hard, isn't it, when like your sport, you have to be a particular way. Like,
it's hard. You can't avoid
Yeah,
it. You
yeah,
can't avoid
yeah.
it. But I signed up to this and I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I think it's more a challenge, not. It's a I don't know. I just see it as a challenge. It's cool. It's something I got to do. Like I absolutely love it, and that's why I still do it.
what are your top goals for 2022?
World champion.
Yes!
Literally world champion. I've never won the world.
Woo, woo, woo.
Always gone out in the quarters or first fight or something tragic like that. But this time I want to win it. Let's manifest it. I'm gonna win it.
You're gonna be a
This year
world
I'm gonna win
champion.
it.
When you sat in this bedroom
With my world
with
medal.
a world champion.
That'd be quite sick.
Anything
Yeah,
else for
but-
2022?
Win the Grand Slam, that's a money one as well. But that's where it's the top 16, so everyone wins it.
Okay.
If we win it, you're a tank. And be world number 1. Because fun facts, I've never been world number 1.
So what are you currently?
2.
Oh,
yeah. The one above me is the one that won the Olympics, but
Right.
like we fight each other all the time, so it's close, and I'm coming after you.
Have you
She's
beat
naughty.
her?
Yeah. Because it's the same people that fight each other all the time,
Yeah, yeah.
so we're like 1 for 1 each time. And
That is, what's her name?
Matea, she's from Croatia.
What do people usually do after a career in Taekwondo? Like what?
We've had people go on to
What's
do
the
law.
exit strategy?
There isn't one. I feel like it's whatever your hobby is and your passion is. It's
And
kinda
yours
where you
is?
go. Be a chef or a cook or something like that. I really enjoy it. Or if YouTube ever become full time and I actually
When?
had a chance to smash it one day, then
When
I could
YouTube?
do that.
It's full time.
People tend to go into coaching roles because I feel like that's just the most
Yeah.
appropriate thing.
Yeah.
You've dedicated all your life to a sport. You've got the knowledge to pass it on. So
Do you think you would ever be a coach?
I've considered it, yeah, but
Okay.
I'd want to be high performance elite
Okay.
coach. So I'd want to coach people like me.
What does it feel like to be a badass?
Oh, amazing. Do you know what, right? I feel like we're both fairly similar, right? I just don't care anymore about anything. Like, I will do anything. Now, I don't care about being judged or how I look, whatever. I'll just do it. Just have
I
fun.
love it. Yeah.
Literally just enjoy
I
yourself.
feel like I'm nowhere near as fearless as you are though. Like
No, I'd say you are.
I get scared though.
Yeah, but so do I. I just don't show it.
Yeah.
But I'm stuck to my field. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to be confident in that, but
yeah,
throw me
okay.
into something else.
Do you ever get days where you start to not love the sport that you are doing?
Yeah, but I think that's only natural because you do this every day, day in, day out. This becomes your life. But again, it's finding the why. Why are you doing it? And appreciating what I've got, really, that keeps me going.
Why-
I love it.
Why
I'm
are you
free.
doing it?
I want a gold medal. I want an Olympic gold medal. It's like I'm not just dedicating my life for a silver. I'm not settling there. I want a gold medal. But that's why. So days will be hard, don't get me wrong. Not every day I wake up like, oh my god, I can't wait to train. Because that's a lie. Of course I'm going to be tired and not motivated, but I've got a plan to stick to it. Because I want a medal.
Love that. Love that. I want a medal. Maybe I'll start taekwondo. How was training for the Olympics? Is it like another level when it's the Olympics, or do you feel like it's still just day in, day out and what you normally do?
No, and that's key, is to keep it as, because we're not a seasonal sport.
Yeah.
We don't really change much. All that changes is your type of training leading up to a competition, so it'd be more comp focused.
Okay.
But that's the key, and what people emphasise the most is don't change anything.
Yeah.
Like, you've done this and it's worked for so long. You've got 4 years to try things out and to prepare. Don't change anything in the biggest comp of your life. You know, we keep doing the same routine, same thing. So
And
yeah,
what does comp focus training look like compared to like
more
not comp?
tactical, getting your mind switched into a fight rather than technical. So
Okay.
I don't know, how could you say it? It'll be doing like, I don't know how to say it for gymnastics, but it'll be doing a skill
A routine.
over and over
Yeah.
and over in a certain phase, and then close to a comp you start doing your routines or something.
Yeah,
It'll
yeah,
be
okay.
similar to that.
What is the worst injury you've ever had?
I've had a lot of injuries. Right, should we go from the bottom of my body and
Let's
work
do
up?
it. Yeah.
So I broke my toe when I was starting in kickboxing, right? So I broke toes. That's easy, and you get
All of your toes.
No, not all of them. These two, I broke them when I was kickboxing. Someone
Nice.
like sweeped my leg and they were gone. Ankles, I've got loads of scars. We've got 2 reconstructions, ligament reconstructions. So I've torn ligaments, bone joint issues, whatever.
Nice.
I broke this leg. Which leg was it? I broke a leg. Can't remember which one.
Can't
In
remember
Turkey.
which leg you
I've got the
broke.
clip. Which one was it? Right, I broke my right leg. It was my tib.
In a comp?
Yeah, I've got. Mate, honestly,
Dogs are gonna make me
how's my
sick.
foot? You can't see it snap, like it's the most pathetic break ever. But I carried on fighting and I won. I had to finish the fight.
I'm
the
sorry.
ref wouldn't stop the fight. The ref wouldn't stop the fight. I broke my leg.
You broke your leg
Yeah.
and you carried on fighting
Yeah.
and you won.
Yeah. I was winning by a point gap and the ref wouldn't stop the fight until I'd like got to that point gap. So I just had to like hop along a bit.
How much longer were you fighting for?
A minute and a half.
Is that your kicking leg as well?
I used both legs.
Oh.
But it was not fun. Like I'm hopping. It's my right leg. Like I was just hopping for ages and then I just had to fucking... And then I was fighting like that for about a minute and a half. MCL. I've done MCL, meniscus. I think it's LCL. My patella tendon, mashed that up a few times. Torn hamstring, like frequently now. Torn hamstrings, hamstring tendons, adductors, muscle tears are so easy. I had an injection in my hip impingement. I had a stress fracture in my back. And just the usual like dislocated fingers and stuff like that. So yeah, I've had a lot. There's been a lot of injuries. I tore my hamstring. My ankles. My ankles. I keep rolling and snapping my ankles. My ligaments are just they just keep going.
That is nuts.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. But that was. They're still going. They're still ongoing injuries.
How would you rate Joanna's skills in your sport out of 10?
Oh, like I was so impressed. I'd say a 9 out of 10 because you can always improve.
9?
Yo, I'm honest. We've said this before. I'm a very honest person.
I was gonna say I thought I'd be like 4.
Oh God, no. No, you're good. You're very good. I think if we just got you tactically ready, do all the kicks.
Could I fight?
Probably, yeah. She can fight.
But I'm already spinning 12 plates and I just do things and I just want to do it. We did CrossFit yesterday. I want to be a CrossFit now.
Yeah, no, you could definitely fight 100%. Like,
we'll add Taekwondo to the list of things
for
I'm going to take on.
everyone.
Last question.
Yeah.
What was your favourite Taekwondo moment ever?
Ooh, there's 2. There was one, it's called the Grand Prix series, where it's the top 32 people in the world. And I could not for the life of me get past. I was only young as well. And I couldn't get into the medals. Like, we have about 5 of them a year, and I just could not medal. And then I got past the quarterfinal, and I celebrated that like I just won the Worlds. Like, it was the best thing ever. Like, just getting a medal as a senior. And at the time, it was for prize money as well.
Right.
Like, that, for me, as a youngster, was massive. Like, I'd beaten the world #1 in a quarterfinal at that event. It was like so sick. But
what year was that?
I want to say it was in London. I want to say 2018 or 2017. But it was specifically that fight that was like massive because of the draw I had as well. So that was huge. Apart from that, it'll be definitely getting a medal. Like the semi-final, because for us we've got a repechage as well. So unless you make the final, you're not guaranteed a medal. So as soon as I got to the final, I got past the semi-final, and I'd beaten probably my toughest opponent in the way I did. That was like mad. I just remember hearing my coach. Like, I don't see my coach obviously because I'm fighting, but I just remember hearing him like shouting, and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I just got an Olympic medal. Like that was fucking crazy. That was so cool actually. It was literally just no joke, it was just hearing my coach.
What was he saying?
No, I don't know what he said. It was just the way he shouted. Like,
screaming.
As soon as the ref said time, he was like, yeah. Like, I can't. Obviously, because there was no crowd. The Olympics was empty, so that's all you could hear was cameras clicking and your coach. So when I heard that and like,
how was that? I know I said last question, but how was the experience of the Olympics like without any crowds and without?
I loved it. I absolutely loved it because it was just pure focus. I was like, no one's. In my sport, I throw wild kicks. If I've got a crowd behind me, I'll throw some random kicks and I'll proper go with the crowd and probably go off my plan. So to have complete focus was like dream come true. I loved it. But
really?
I'd never fought. Taekwondo's not a massive sport, so we're not used to massive crowds anyway.
Yeah.
But I'd never fought at a competition of that magnitude, like Olympic Stadium full.
Yeah,
I've never experienced that, so for me, that was just normal.
Yeah.
It was like a normal competition. It's probably the best thing to ever happen.
Yeah.
It was great.
If you like these like sit down, more like interview style videos, then definitely let us know because I'd like to do these with more people.
Yeah, that would be cool.
But you were the first.
Oh my gosh, am I the first of that? This could be the first of a series. That's
It
actually
could
so
be the
exciting.
first of a series, and you absolutely smashed it. You are
Brilliant.
awesome and so inspiring.
Siri.
And Siri,
It's nice to be appreciated.
thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Keep smashing it. I remember anything is possible if you just
I